that down so you can follow the story.
Brightness out of them. We're gonna see what happens if we take a few different types of glow sticks and throw them into. See what happens. Faded them all while they're still like stick shaped, and then in the blender rather than the whole glow stick including the plastic. We'll definitely try. I'm gonna see what happens.
We have a question from Josh Bailey at Cornish Boy. Editing area, team of other editors. We've got editors in multiple parts of the United States, and
we've got some of these glow bracelet chemicals in them, and when you combine them, they start
area, and those two areas are about 8.
Here's what we're gonna try. We're gonna put some glow sticks in the blender. We're gonna try heating up the glow sticks in a mic. Greener in real life than it is.
We've really looked into building a second channel. One of the main problems is that all the Fonstein at Gabe Fonge, he asked,
tried alcohol, we've tried soap. Well though, just got hit and like did a triple pirouette in the air. I'm sure there's a skating move named for that.
Or do a tour of your shop and video.
The other box will show you what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. And if you haven't subscribed, hot water, I've noticed that sometimes the... Here goes. Might just...
We'd probably have to hire new editors just for that, and so...
Extra brilliance. Let's start off with just a single glow stick and see how they're tearing them apart. I think the only solution now is to just keep doing this and...
Some of them for you in the final videos, because
after it activated them, it just started.
Several different editing stations and workstations.
Glowing. In the past, we have done a few pretty fun experiments with glow sticks, and we're back at...
We've got several editors. Our cameraman, Mark, he does the first edits of most things. He takes all...
Where it is now, most of the glow stick is still intact. At it today, and we also have what you may recognize as a very strong industrial strength blender. Subscribe to our channel, hit this bomb to join the club, and that way you'll never miss out on the fun. Don't...
Channel on top of that would...
even glowing a little bit. So it glows. That is hitting the side of the...
We feel like it would disrupt the flow. It doesn't really match the...
Spread everywhere, so I think we're still good to try this out. The slow one, it's just like spraying and flinging the glowing fluid out. Man, moly.
We've got a little bit more time right now. We're gonna do some...
This is cool. So after cleaning out our blender, the first
tone that we're going for, or it's just not helpful.
I accidentally bent this one, and it did break a little bit, but it looks like the one to go for. Let's try that. Okay.
So we have several editors. They're pretty busy as it is. We put out 5 videos a week.
Slightly different way. My lid is nice and well attached, and I don't know, I think the soup button. I don't want to breathe it.
To get for video, he'll condense that down into just like a half-hour version, taking out...
It's cool, like it activates it, I think it shattered all of them instantly.
Question here, and I'm very sorry, I'm probably going to pronounce your name wrong, Gabrielle.
All different things to clean this off. We've tried been stained green, and I'm pretty sure it's actually...
Yeah, I'm doing a tour of our... It's not on the top of our to-do list.
Guys, that's it for today, but there's always more for you to see that. See what kind of colors we can get out of it. And I'm gonna try throwing them in the microwave before I toss them in. It's just like flinging. I'm just watching this blender. I'm just curious to see how well it activates, how well it chews through the plastic, and what this, hey, that's probably a good time to stop. Oh man. This works. Just gonna set that in there. Make sure what happens if we just drain the blender. See if we can get a little bit of extra. Glow sticks have two kinds. So I think that should look good and slow.
How likely would you guys make a second channel of like bloopers during the time? We've got the main workbench area, and then we've got the kitchen area.
So now we've filled the blender with a little bit of that hot water. We're gonna try putting the glow sticks in that and then just break more easily, but I don't know if it will look cooler. Box at the top will take you directly to our last video. You should go check that out. Do like 3 or 4 at once and see how that goes.
It'd be tricky. So while I'm not gonna say no for sure, it's
first blend. Our blender has now like, we've tried cleaning oils and so far nothing has done anything to it. Holy.
Full of them.
One more thing we're gonna
line, and then he'll take that version and he'll send it off to one of our other editors. And we have like a team.
a little bit, and then if I hit it with a black light.
We also have some editors in the Philippines, and so there are our shop would actually take very, very little. Doesn't take too long. One room then the other. All right, we've got another.
Here goes. 3, 2, 1. Hot water is making it glow a little bit more intensely. Normal speed, you can't tell. It's just lots of vibrating, shaking, and then there's green on the walls, but.
The editing is not done at the same place. The editing. All of the times where I messed up what I was trying to
Microwave and putting them in a blender, and then we're gonna add a little bit of our secret ingredient to see if we can get some. Okay, one worked pretty good. I wanna try taking that up to.
Yeah. So like a behind the scenes
At this point. It's actually even brighter and
saying, would you ever
talk to you then? Get a kick out of that. That's a great avatar looking blue right there.
And so putting together enough videos to fill a second
This thing is just imbued with glow stick fluid.
project, because in your videos you do small versions of bloopers at the end, but why not make a channel full, say, or I cut myself off camera and didn't want to show that and stuff like that. So he'll cut that.
Once you can't see anything inside. Putting off some good light. Today we're gonna see if we can activate that in a be atomized glow stick or something. New thing we're gonna try now, as I've been washing out the blender with. Don't forget to ring that bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Or blooper channel. I don't think that's anything we've.
Well, but it's just fun to watch how exactly it gets beat up. Oh, that is right. There's like vapor coming out. Liquid looks like it's swirling around. We're gonna get some slow-mo footage, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun.
Maybe 10 feet apart from each other, so it's more of just a swiveling the camera.
On camera, and it looks pretty bright on camera. Nice. Clean all of the liquid out, and so we just have the liquid and the glass vials.
All of the many hours of footage that will sometimes. considered doing in the past, but it's not a bad idea. There are often things that get cut out.
We have tried several.
For Q&A, you have asked some questions. We're going to try and answer to the end of the project. And I don't think...
Jar with a lot of force.
But yeah, tour of the studio. Pretty quick to show you all that.
No. 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 No.